This is my self-evaluation to my informative speech. My topic was about the impacts of eating on young adults and teens and just how making healthy choices can really affect you in later life. I definitely think there were some ups and downs in my speech. I think some things that I did strongly were that I had a lot of good evidence. I made sure that I incorporated all of my sources, and I made sure that the sources were valid and reliable. I used ones like the Control and Disease Center to really show that this information that I was sharing was in fact true and not just something I got off of Wikipedia. Another thing I think I did well is that I think that I was very organized. I really stayed close to the layout that we used. I made sure to use language that interpreted that I was changing topics, like firstly, next, now, finally, in conclusion. And then I also think that I did pretty decent on the thesis. I think that my thesis really stated what I was going to talk about, and it really stated my point about how I just think that healthy eating just really makes an impact on teens' lives by making them more physically and mentally better. It helps them live a better life, and it also just helps them make routines that they're going to have with them into adulthood. Some things that I think that I could definitely improve on was like eye contact. I definitely feel like I was referring to my notes a little bit too much, or just sometimes just reading. So for my next speech, I definitely want to fix that. And then I also know that like on the rubric it told me that like my voice kind of was just, it didn't really show much emotion. It was just kind of the same tone the whole time. So I think that I could elevate and lower my voice depending on what I'm talking about, or just make them more consistent, because I was very inconsistent with my tone and it just felt rather monotone than more passionate. So I definitely want to work on that. And then I also think that I should improve on just using my hands, because I think I was just so nervous. Just switching back to my notes. So I want to use body language that shows that I'm interested in the topic and that I'm speaking to my audience. So other than that, I think that my speech had a lot of ups and downs. I think that it really promoted and hopefully helped people understand that the way you eat really can affect your lifestyle, and how sometimes even when fast food just seems easier, it's better off in the long run just to go grab a healthy snack or something, because there are healthy options that you can get just as fast as fast food. But I think for my next speech, I just want to fix those 3 things that I talked about, and it will be better.